Nice guys finish last. I'm not so sure I agree with that, but in governance, I'll modify, and this I fulsomely agree with. In governance, nice guys make us finish last. Those who just want to be liked and are nice to the voting public and are generous with other people's money, so they look nice to others who receive their money, sure, they get more votes, they appear nice, and they bankrupt us. They somewhat bankrupt us morally. They certainly come close to bankrupting us fiscally. When state governors and legislatures end up voting funds to pay people who don't want to work, they look nice. They're not being nice to everybody who's paying for this. When they decide that people who have no need to visit a doctor except for getting a free $6 prescription, but entitle them to at the cost of about $80 for the visit, they appear nice, $6 free, at the cost of $80 to some other working people who are paying for it. There are so many examples of nice that is wasteful, and in the end, therefore, not nice. And they tend to be from Democrats. They are ones who don't mind spending our money in order to look nice. Along the way, they do get reelected. Connecticut is a basket case. We are 13-0. There are 13 Democrats in the highest positions. And are we getting any better for it? Okay. When Republicans had a majority in the 70s and 80s in Connecticut, we were the wealthiest state per capita. If you had happiness surveys, we were at or near the top. In the last 2 decades, we're not close to the top anymore. And for the last 2 decades, we have been governed by Democrats. For the last decade, it's been exclusive, 13-0. It's worth changing, even though some Democrat officials are nice. Ned Lamont is a nice guy. Okay, I've met him both before he became governor and since. He seems like a normal guy. But there's a danger to normalness. Chris Murphy, normal, pretty smart, dangerous. Dick Blumenthal, our other U.S. Senator, normal, prone to exaggeration, but that's a guy thing. So all these three normal, ostensibly nice guys have a big problem for us. They are nice to leftists. Those in the party who are not nice to Americana, they are evildoers. They're on the fringe of the Democrat Party. Frankly, they'll be on the fringe of any party that gives them more power. And these nice officials pay way too much attention to them because they don't represent America. In fact, they try to turn everything about America on its head. We can't brook normal, sometimes even nice politicians who lead us into the abyss. Now, let me introduce you to normal, but with standards, and with it, maybe not always that nice. At the governing level, they don't want to be liked. They want to do good. These are Republicans. And those who have conservative values, who look out for the public when entrusted with power, do better for us. Perhaps they're nice, but their mission is to do good, and with it, they might hold the line. They certainly do better than Democrats. On education, they will have standards. On having a wholesome workplace, they will do better. On proper health care, they certainly do better. These are Republicans running for office. They might remind you of parents, in that parents at times need to be strict. Yes, at times they need to say no. And in governance, we need parents more than we need friends. So back to those Democrats. They might remind you of a not so good buddy. Or worse, a drug dealer. Hey, I got some good stuff for you. Well, good stuff over and over and over without consequences is very bad stuff. Please don't let niceness or even normalness dictate who you're going to vote for. Look at the standards that one party has been following for many years and compare them to the non-standard, sometimes nice, that the other party, the Democrats, have been doing that has not led Connecticut to a better position. I'm Mark Stewart.